So, a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, also known as 2 days ago ish, Germany, among the countries that were making a huge stink over the World Cup, being held in Qatar. They weren't honoring the LGB, ABC, whatever it is thing. They weren't on board with that, because Qatar, uh, pretty sure they'll kill you if you're gay. Germany just signed a 15-year deal to buy 2 million tons of liquid gas, sending out mixed signals over the priority Germany places on human rights in the Gulf and its commitment to carbon neutral. The deal was announced by state-owned Qatar Energy. Oh, they're just over there like, hey, look what we got. Got a deal with Germany. Well, what were you saying, Germany? Oh, you were mad at us, but you're not now, right? Oh, you were still mad? Well, that deal, all that gas you were needing? I guess you guys don't need it that bad, huh? Oh, you do? Okay. Well, then send us your money and shut the f*** up. Germany has been one of the countries most critical of the World Cup and Qatar's treatment of LGBTQ people, as well as the labor conditions of workers building the football stadiums. But Germany has to wean itself off of Russian gas supplies. So Germany has to do deals with Qatar. How's that green working out for you there, Germany? Hey, they did put their foot down though. They did. Qatar preferred a 25-year contract with Germany. But Germany was seeking something much more short-term. 15 years is fine. They're good with 15. Not so fast, Qatar. We'll slash you by 10 years. You said 25, we said 15. How you like that? Qatar's gas will not arrive early enough to help Germany avoid energy shortages this winter and potentially the winter after. But Germany's confident it can avoid power outages this winter. They're less confident about next year, though. Qatar's living large, though. Yeah, to be a country that everybody's mad at. I guess they have the necessary capital to make it anyway. They'll become the largest shareholder in RWE, the Essen-based energy giant, with 9% of its shares. Oh, Germany, the relatively small size of the contract, relatively small size, it's not small, it's 15 years, okay? The relatively small size of that contract underlines Germany's desire to meet its carbon neutral targets, which should mean that they'll reach them somewhere around 2045. 4 years after the Qatar contract is due to end. Sure, okay. As long as they ain't buying it from Russia, I guess, huh? Qatar don't care. Qatar's over there getting money. So you can whine about Qatar all you want, but looks like they're kind of holding the cards, huh? They're one of the few countries that are holding the cards. Because we sure ain't. Man, he lets me know he wants to come up by just putting his 2 front paws on my leg and waiting. He doesn't even jump anymore. He just notifies me that it's time to pick him up. I'm lazy. Check out this article. This is a real winner. Customer and employee get into shootout at Taco Bell in Arnold, Missouri. There's the article. A customer and employee got into a shootout at a Taco Bell in Arnold Sunday, police tell News 4. The shooting happened around 02:30 at the Taco Bell in the 1900 block of Richardson Road. The customer and employee got into an argument. Both men pulled out guns and exchanged shots. One victim was shot in the right leg. The other man was shot in the groin. Both were taken to a hospital. The end. That's all we know. There was a argument, may have been over chicken or beef, we don't know. Apparently they couldn't settle it, so they dueled. They both shoot low. Usually that's an indication of, compensating for recoil, expecting recoil. They probably just both suck. About as bad as the journalist at Channel 4 News in Missouri, because this article is hilariously bad. It's not even a paragraph, bro. I mean, maybe a paragraph. It's too bad. I mean, obviously I have a lot of questions, you know. I want to know what they were arguing about, who was right, who was wrong, who shot first. Woman bites passenger, tries to open door on Southwest flight from Texas. Don't get into a plane. Just don't. I mean, it's just, you know, like these days, I mean, you can, but you know, it's like flying sucks. And it sucks more now because people are freaking ridiculous. So apparently a woman bit another passenger after trying to open an exit door from Texas to Ohio. Oh, she probably figured out she was going to Ohio. That's why she tried to get out of the plane. Sorry if you live in Ohio. Ohio sucks. 34-year-old woman on board shoved a flight attendant while trying to get to an exit door. After flight attendants restrained the woman, she asked if she could look out a window. She was told no, so she lunged at the exit door and tried to pull the handle. Another person on the flight helped wrestle her to the ground, and the woman bit that person on their right thigh. She told the passenger that tackled her, Jesus told her to open the plane door. If you were to open a plane door or have a hole in a plane, which has happened several times actually, it's usually a catastrophic explosive decompression followed by structural failure. As far as Jesus telling her to open the plane door, I really don't think so. I don't think that Jesus would tell anybody to do that, you know. I don't remember in any of his sermons where he said, you know, go forth, my children, and blow up a plane. I mean, it's possible he could have changed his policies, you know, in the last 2,000 years. Think it's safe to say that Jesus would tell you to not explosively decompress a plane full of people. I think she's lying. She's a liar. Jesus didn't tell her to open the plane door. Flight made an emergency landing at Little Rock, Arkansas. Oh, those poor, I don't know which is worse, Ohio or Little Rock, Arkansas. Bitten passenger was taken to the hospital for antibiotics and a hepatitis shot. Hell yeah. Lots of hepatitis shots. Lots of antibiotics. And maybe some rabies shots. Because that bitch was nuts. Germany, what are you doing, man? Chill. German climate activists glue themselves to dinosaur display. Why do they look like that? I mean, it's just goofy, man. Like, there's a lot of goofball there. Partially shaved head, but not really shaved. And then McDonald's over here. Apparently they glued themselves to metal bars surrounding a display of dinosaur skeletons. Are they protesting dinosaurs? Are they protesting poles? Are they, like what? Like, they don't like fossils? Oh, it's about the German government's failure to properly address the threat of climate change. What more do you want the German government to do? I mean, they prostrated themselves upon the altar of green. Obviously, they're buying their energy from Qatar. I mean, if you want something to protest about, go to Qatar. These two should definitely go to Qatar. I think their message would be well received by the government there. Do we want to go extinct like the dinosaurs, or do we want to survive? What's like the dinosaurs? What do you mean go extinct like them? Because the Chicxulub impactor, that was a pretty big collision. That's what killed the dinosaurs. Different type of extinction, you know. So is that the only relationship between the dinosaurs and gluing their hands to a metal pole? I guess. I don't know. What freaking clown world, man. We probably shouldn't expect too much logic and reason, though. I mean, you know, bear attacks inflatable Rudolph in Nevada. Ooh, this video. It's like, why aren't you fighting? But what is you? Is you food? Is you food or is you enemy? Oh, we'll take you back to the cave. We'll find out. Woke up this morning to Rudolph laying on the ground, unresponsive. No amount of CPR or duct tape could revive him. How do you know? You don't stop CPR until, you know, EMS shows up. So apparently you didn't do enough. Could have saved Rudolph. Deer aren't supposed to be that big, first of all, so the bear probably thought, you know, he's battling mutants. It does appear that the bear won, so there's that, I guess.